The 19th Asian Games are just around the corner, and its mascots are three little robot dolls, Lianlian, Congcong, and Chenchen.
But Yao, do you know what their names mean and what they symbolize, respectively?
Educate me, please.
Sure, you should go to these three World Heritage Sites in Hangzhou, and maybe you can find out the answers yourself.
Okay, challenge accepted.
My mascots!
My first stop is the archaeological ruins of Lianzhou city. The ancient city dates back about 5,300 years. It's recognized as solid proof that China's civilization has lasted for at least 5,000 years. Lianzhou was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2019. Its city ruins with palace and altar remains offer a glimpse into the urban life and beliefs and customs of the people from the late Neolithic period. Among its best-known archaeological findings are the unique water conservancy system and jade wares.
For example, the jade tong. The tong is one of the important jade objects during the Lianzhou period. If you look it from the top, you can see it is squarish outside and circular inside. And the square may represent the earth, and the circle may represent the heaven. The hollow part in the middle, like a channel connecting the earth and the heaven. It may represent the Lianzhou people's understanding about the world at that time.
Oh, that's where Congcong's name came from, and the pattern on its forehead is also from the Cong.
Yes, its name means this kind of the artifact, and the patterns repeatedly showed up on many other artifacts here.
Beyond the remarkable jade treasures, the Lianzhou site also reveals an early regional state with rice cultivating agriculture as its economic base, alongside a unified belief system. My next stop is the West Lake. Capturing the essence of traditional Chinese garden design, the West Lake cultural landscape comprises the West Lake and the hills surrounding its three sides with numerous temples, pagodas, gardens, natural and artificial islands scattered on and around the lake. Take a sip of the famous Longjing tea while enjoying the serenity of the lake on the boat. I wonder if the poet Su Shi from the Song Dynasty wrote his most acclaimed line about the West Lake just in a scenario like this. The West Lake looks like the fair lady at her best, whether she's richly adorned or plainly dressed.
The three pearls mirroring the moon is the 10 things of the West Lake. They created by Su Shi, and there are three gold-shaped goddesses. They are about 2.5 meters above the water, and they form an equilateral triangle. Look at the mascot Lianlian. Here's small stone goddess on its head there, and Lian in Chinese means lotus. So there is a lotus leaves on its head.
The West Lake cultural landscape was also listed as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site in 2011. It's a harmonious blend of natural and man-made beauty, inspiring famous poets, scholars, and artists, and enchanting visitors for centuries. My third stop is the Grand Canal. Discover the Grand Canal. Stretching about 1,800 kilometers between Beijing and Hangzhou, it is not just the longest in the world, but also the oldest, boasting a history of over 2,500 years. For centuries, the canal has played a pivotal role in inland communication, facilitating connections between the north and south since the days of the Sui dynasty in the 7th century.
The bridge we are working on is called the Gongceng Bridge, a historical stone arch bridge over the Grand Canal. It's the end point of the Grand Canal, a transportation hub and commercial port in Hangzhou section. Chenchen obtained his name from Gongceng Bridge, representing the canal culture.
For over 1,000 years, the Grand Canal transported grain and raw materials like silk, spices, and other commodities to regions along the canal. Hangzhou hence gradually became a hub for business and trade. The thriving handicraft industry here has not only spurred economic prosperity, but also diverse and tangible cultural heritages. Through the ages, artists have also drawn inspiration from the canal to tell all kinds of stories about the city in their works, whether it's ancient tales or modern-day creations. Jiaming, I've had an incredible journey uncovering the fascinating details about the mascots.
Indeed, and you've also shared with us a lot about Hangzhou's rich history and culture, but there's one question left unanswered. Why are the mascots designed as robots?
If you also want to know the answers, stay tuned for the next episodes. I will delve into the tech-savvy side of Hangzhou and unravel more stories behind the Asian Games.